Coming up today on TechLink Daily, Verizon jumps aboard the bandwagon, Samsung releases a 3,000 megabyte per second solid-state drive, and Halo has a new mobile game. All of those stories and more coming up right now. Welcome back, guys, to TechLink Daily. How'd you guys like that new intro? I really like it, and that will be on our videos from now until we change it again. That is the new intro for our 500th video here on the LogicLounge YouTube channel. I'd like to thank you guys for making this channel so great, continuing to watch our stuff, clicking that subscribe button. That lets us know that we're doing a very, very good job, and we're opening up a new channel. That is our second announcement today. It has to do with this stuff right here. It's all about gaming. We're opening up LogicLounge Gaming. You can go subscribe at youtube.com/LogicLoungeGaming. There'll be a link down in the description for you to do that. And that channel is going to focus all about gaming, not only hardware, but let's plays, guides to get achievements, news, well, video game news, stuff like that. So we hope to make that channel just as great as this channel, so go over there, click that subscribe button. We'll be starting new content maybe Friday, I think, with some Let's Plays. I've been having a little bit of computer trouble, so as soon as my computer is back up and running, that means my capture card is back up and running, meaning that we can start to play games. I do have plans to play mostly Xbox 360 games, but I'm going to be breaking out the Nintendo 64 and the SNES to try to make even more videos, a little retro style. Maybe once per week I break that out and we do some retro style games. So that channel will be developing in the future. Be sure to subscribe and we'll keep you updated on everything coming out of that channel. But let's get on today with the top tech news. We talked a little while ago about a woman's phone exploding in her pocket. That was an Android-based phone, but it seems like a girl has died over an iPhone exploding in her hand or next to her head while she was on a call. It was very weird, and both Apple and the local Chinese government where this girl was from are investigating it. Well, we do have a little bit more news for you guys from CNET.com. iPhone-related death in China could be linked to fake charger. Initially, it was reported that an iPhone 5 was involved. We now know that it was an iPhone 4, and it seems like the girl was using a non-Apple branded charger with it, and that seems to have caused a kind of short malfunction, causing the phone to, I think, short out and blow up. That was, pretty dramatic for a phone to do just from a faulty third-party product. And that's why I kind of don't like third-party products a lot, because there's safety measures that these big brands go after to make sure that this stuff doesn't happen. And then in comes these third-party companies saying, they don't need this safety feature or this safety feature, and they cut them out, and they're able to offer these not only chargers, but products at a lower price because they don't have as many safety features or as high-quality products in them as Apple and other companies do with their products. So, I kind of don't blame the girl, or actually I do blame the girl for her phone blowing up because, well, you're buying a third-party product. I would never do that to an expensive device, even an iPhone. And stuff like this is a great example to show you how, well, buying third-party products is not always the best, even though they might be cheaper. So just keep that in mind. First T-Mobile, next AT&T, now it's Verizon from laptopmag.com. Verizon Edge upgrade plan launches August 25th. So it seems like Verizon is stepping onto the bandwagon for all of these new plans that are involving a monthly fee or some sort of monthly fee that allows you to upgrade earlier. Theirs allows you to upgrade in as little as 6 months, and the stipulation is that you have to pay 50% of the device to be able to upgrade to a phone. So basically, if you bought something like a Galaxy S4 and you waited 6 months and you did their monthly fee plan, you'd be paying like $160, and then you can upgrade to the next plan. So you're not going to pay for the full phone, just half the price of the phone, and then you're free to upgrade. But what's good about that is that if you wait a full year, like most people, I think that's about the mean time that I would want to upgrade my phone. you don't have to pay at all, because by the first year you'll pay half the price of the phone, so you can just go in and exchange it. So it does seem like the best deal, but then when you take into account the overall value of all three of these plans, it seems like they're coming in about middle of the pack. T-Mobile is at the top there because really they offer the lowest prices for plans, whereas Verizon is somewhere in the middle and AT&T is way up top over my head with prices. So if you're a Verizon customer and you like maybe to upgrade your phone every year, this actually might be the best thing for you, because if you upgrade your phone at the end of the year, you don't have to pay any money since you've already paid off half the device, and you get a new phone out of it. So there you go. Interesting from Verizon. It seems like a very good deal, and because I am on Verizon, I might take advantage of this. We'll see. So there you go. A new plan from Verizon. VLC. I've said it before, it is the best media player out there just because of its high compatibility with almost every media type out there. Well, it seems like they're coming back to iOS after being removed for not being open source or being too open source or something along those lines. They're back with this next web article. VLC for iOS returns by July 19th, rewritten from ground up and fully open sourced. So back when they originally announced this application, it had some issues because there was some GPL licensing issues, and so they were removed from the App Store. Now they're back, fully open sourced. I can't wait to download it. It will be available by Thursday, which if you're watching this video on the day that it's published, then it will be out tomorrow. But if you're watching it afterwards, you can go visit lgic.co/VLC. That will redirect you to the iTunes App Store and allow you to download the VLC app. Now, I can't tell from this article if it will be free, but if not, it might be 99 cents, $1.99, which isn't too bad for having a media player. And of course, if you have it on your desktop, it, I think, allows you to stream movies from your desktop to this device. So it might be very cool. We will probably be taking a look at it through our iOS reviews and stuff like that. So there you guys go. VLC back on iOS. The best thing that you can do for your computer is install a solid-state drive. It just increases the overall performance both on reads and writes through the drive, and definitely is the best thing that I've done for all of my computers. Well, what if you're in the enterprise space and you want to start using solid-state drives, and there aren't really very many there, but Samsung has just announced an enterprise-class drive that is an SSD. From Engadget.com, Samsung announces 3,000 megabytes per second enterprise SSD. Shames competition. This new Samsung drive is called NVMe, NVMe, and it does read 3,000 megabytes per second, and I'm reading that megabytes, not megabits, because it's a big B, not a small b. I know my bytes from bits. Don't worry about that. That is the correct statistic. Wow, that is absurdly fast. It will not run on a SATA 6 port. It actually requires a PCIe hookup to be able to use this solid-state drive. It comes in with 400, 800, and 1.6 terabyte sizes. That is big sizes for solid-state drives, and definitely will be something in the enterprise space that will be used a lot for mass storage on server arrays, stuff like that, and even computer hookups too that has a lot of data that they need to process. So this will be interesting to see, but damn, that is some fast speeds. If you've been lucky enough to get your hands on a new 2013 MacBook Air, you might have found that you're having a little bit of issues with volume problems, Wi-Fi dropping, and Photoshop making the screen flicker. Well, this article from imore.com announces MacBook Air software update 1.0 is here to fix all your Wi-Fi dropping, Photoshop flickering, audio fluctuating ills. I threw in this article for you guys so that if you did have the new 2013 MacBook Air that you'd be able to see that there is an update for you. And I am actually looking into getting the 2013 MacBook Air because right now I've got a 2011, an early 2011 MacBook Pro. It is very heavy because I have 2 hard drives in here. It's 15 inches. It doesn't fit my workflow anymore. Now that I have a desktop running OS X, I really, I want to sell it, and I want to get a MacBook Air because I think that I really need mobile here. I really don't need the power that I am getting out of this. So, I'm I think I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to get a new MacBook Air. Why not? Seems like the good time to get one. Early 2011 MacBook Pro, I mean, it still works great, but, you know, I need lighter. And the MacBook Air seems to be one of those really good devices that I need. So if you're interested in an early 2011 MacBook Pro 15-inch, it's upgraded, 16 gigs of RAM, the highest CPU that was available back then, send me an offer, and I might take it. Creighton@LogicLounge.com. Let me know. And this MacBook Pro might be yours. I took very good care of it. It's always had a protection on it, so the aluminum is flawless, no scratches. It has Thunderbolt. Yes, there is a Thunderbolt port there. It has a beautiful screen. It's nice and still, you know, functions very well. I mean, it has been a really good MacBook Pro. I've taken extremely good care of it. So if you're interested in this, let me know. Drop me a line, Creighton@LogicLounge.com. Leave me a serious offer, and this might be yours. So there you guys go. Our last article today is a Windows 8 and Windows Phone 8 exclusive from The Verge. Halo Spartan Assault, now available exclusively on Windows 8 and Windows Phone 8 for $6.99. This top-down shooter game is from 343 Industries and is a part of the Halo franchise. They have made a mobile version of the Halo game. It doesn't take place in any sort of storyline, but is just a fun runaround game that you can play and is available exclusively on Windows 8 and Windows Phone 8. So if you happen to be one of those 2 or 3 people who have a Windows Phone 8 phone, a Windows Phone 8, well, then go get this for yourself for $6.99 if you're willing to pay the price. I've got no hardware for you guys today, so let's move on into our question of the day, which reads, how often do you buy third-party products over the official ones? Now, for me, it's a little bit of a up and down road with third-party products and, well, getting the official ones. I mean, if the official product is way too high for the market, I probably wouldn't get it, but I would find a official licensing product because companies usually do license out their products, and so I'll usually stick with them to stay with the best value plus the best safety as well. That's why, you know, I don't have phones blowing up in my face because I use the official product. So keep that in mind next time you go shopping and see something at a really cheap price that has an official counterpart. So keep that in mind. And another thing to keep in your mind is to subscribe to our new gaming channel, Logic Lounge Gaming. Go over to youtube.com/LogicLoungeGaming. There is a link down below for you guys for you to subscribe and watch us play all sorts of games. This is just a small section of the library, and I plan to do retro games, let's plays, guides to get achievements, stuff like that. We want to make it a gaming hub where you can even submit your own content as well. So thank you guys for subscribing over there. Thank you guys for subscribing over here as well. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave comments for us as well, because we always will read and respond when applicable to your comments. You can also follow us on our social media profiles, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all under the username of Logic Lounge. We really appreciate it when you guys follow us on our social profiles, because that's how you get the latest news from us. So once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Creighton Miller, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.